is your advice to people seeking the ability to deeply connect with others through public speaking?
Yeah, deeply connecting with others can fall under a few frames, right? One is the intimate one-on-one conversation, Martin, and then the other frame is more in a bigger group. So let's tackle both frames. So the first one is one-on-one. Here's all you have to do, Martin. It's really simple. Make a list. So obvious nobody has said this actually. Make a list of the questions you wished other people asked you and just ask that to other people. So if you end up coming to Summit, you meet me in person, you'll realize really quick, I'm not the kind of guy you ask how's the weather. Like I really don't care. It doesn't really matter. But I'm the kind of person you ask, hey, what's your dream? What are you excited about building this year, Mark? What are you grateful for? What is really getting you jazzed up? Like that's the kind of questions I want to answer personally, like in a one-on-one context. So what do I do? I just ask those questions to other people. What are you passionate about? What are you excited about? And what happens, because most people are lazy in conversation, is they'll just answer it and go, "What about you?" So you get to answer your own questions. So that's the killer advice there. And then the other advice is more in terms of groups. In terms of groups, it's about understanding three things, Mark. One is how do we get people to listen to our ideas? That's the first piece. But there's two other pieces we fail to think about. The second one is how do we get people to take action on our ideas? And the third piece is how do we get people to share our ideas with others? What does that mean? Let's use a simple question, or rather example. So let's say I got a cupcake recipe, and I'm sharing this recipe with, let's say, you and five other people. And I'm sharing this really passionate. I got this cupcake recipe. There's 17 different ingredients. This is how you make it, and I leave. But next week, when I ask you and the five other people, the four other people, hey, who actually did the cupcake recipe? They go, nobody. Oh, I didn't work on it. What? Why didn't you try it? Oh, there's too many ingredients. It was too complicated. You're too fast. I couldn't keep track of all the ingredients. And I don't have time because I'm a busy mother with 7 kids and I don't have time for this. So notice what I'm doing is I'm listening to the audience more and I'm realizing that my initial presentation, sure, might have been content heavy, but no one's taking action on my ideas and definitely people aren't sharing my cupcake recipe with other people. So I go back to the drawing board and I make the presentation better and I tell them how easy it is to make, how it only takes 10 minutes. There's actually 5 ingredients, not 17. And then people start enjoying delicious